Hi everyone, this is Debono of the Fortune Teller shop in Sydney, and I'm going to run through a grand tableau using the Lenormand cards. This is the 36 card deck, yellow. I call this one the yellow Lenormand deck. That's designed by me. Now if you notice with these cards, I've made them very clear. So you have the image or the symbol. So you've got the ring, the dog, the snake, the stork, the house, the road, the sun. They're very, very clear. And in a grand tableau, when you're using Lenormand cards, you do want cards that are clear so you can get straight into it and see that's an anchor, that's a tree, that's a tower, that's a cloud. Okay, so now with this reading, the female client wanted to know about her career and also about her boyfriend. Now, if we look at the female client, she's located here. Now, the way I read the cards is I read them directionally, which means the man, which is over here, is looking that way. The female is looking this way. So this is her future. This is his future. Now, I know different people do it different ways, but this is the way that works for me. This is her future. This is his future. Now, the other card that I'm looking for, because she's asking about work, is the tower, which is the work that she works for, the company. Okay. Now, what I'm noticing straight away is she's looking at a cross. She has clouds above her. She also has a tree behind her. Now, this is connecting to her frustration at work. Now, it is connecting directly to the frustration. If you notice, the tower is on top of the tree, next to the clouds, next to the mice, so underneath the mice and next to the fish. So how I would read this is, she's feeling cloudy about work. She's feeling worried about and negative about it, possibly to do with money, and it's also affecting her health. Okay, so it looks quite negative for her in her work area. Because she's looking forward into a cross, this would indicate that she's feeling very stuck or blocked or frustrated. And again, it's talking, I think, about her health especially, because it's cross and tree around her, and it shows mental anguish above her. Okay, now above the clouds is the man, which is her boyfriend. Now it shows that he's looking at mice as well, so he's not having a very good time either. So their relationship looks quite strained or quite difficult. It shows with him as well, there is success coming or a change of luck, opportunity, big luck with the sun, but it's showing here there's choices to be made, perhaps about where he's living. And I do know for a fact that he does want to move, or he's thinking of moving. I think that movement's going to be hard work, the whip. So we've got here man, mice, sun, road, house, whip, and then lily. So it does improve over time. The love, I would say that he does love her because he is knighting the heart. But he's also knighting the fish, which to me would indicate that he's still not really settled in a relationship with her. I would have to then look for the ring to confirm that, and as we can see, the ring's over here on top of a snake. He is a divorced man, so it does show that his commitment is still connected to an ex-woman or another woman, and they do have children together, and I see the stork as children as well, as new things. So I would say that he does love her, but he's not quite ready for big commitment. I think she's having a lot of anguish with her work and frustration with her work. I also know that she does want to start her own company, so there I would look for the fox. Fox is kind of in a bit of an interesting position. It's in the last 4 cards, but it's next to a scythe. She's knighting the scythe. So she may have to cut some current job, which it is knighting the tower. And there's going to be a money loss. It's knighting the fish before she can open up her own company. Now the stork's above that as well, which is indicating something new. The dog is above that, which could be with a friend, which I know she does want to work with a friend of hers. There's many decisions that the friend has to make, the road, but at the present time that's showing that there's a lot of blockages as well. So as you can see with the grand tableau, it's very, very vast, and you can sort of go in any direction. You can even read the corners. So it shows she's feeling trapped. She needs to end this, but it also shows that there's a burden. The garden is over here, which represents lots of people. and then it shows flowers, which is indicating there'll be opportunities through lots of people. And I do know she wants to work, she wants to start her own business in beauty therapy, so that's very good for the flowers. Okay, so that's just a brief rundown of the grand tableau. Like I said, I am directional in the way I read, so I would look for Lenormand cards that have the man and woman looking in different directions. When I'm buying a deck of cards, that's one of the things I look for, to make sure that they are looking in different directions, because that to me is pointing to their future. Okay, so that's a brief rundown of the grand tableau.